What's going on, guys? Today I'm talking to my guys 40 plus. If you're 40 and over, you probably dealt with something called urinary incontinence or a weak bladder. That's where you're standing in line and suddenly you feel the urge to go, like right now. You've got to find a bathroom quickly. Or when you get there, you have a difficulty trying to drain the bladder, or when you finish, there may be dribbles thereafter. Very embarrassing. So that's due to what's called a weak pelvic floor. There are muscles there in the bottom of the pelvis that helps to support the bladder and bowels. When those muscles become weak, you have issues. So in order to get access to them, or so that you will know where they are, during the process of urinating, I want you to stop the flow of urine. So whatever muscles you use to stop the flow, those are the muscles I want you to focus on strengthening. I want you to just know where they are by doing this process. We're not going to do it during the actual exercise, but that's how you know what those muscles are. You stop the flow of urine while you're urinating. The same is true with the muscles around the rectum. Imagine if you have bowel gas and you want to stop and find some other place to go before you release. So the muscles that you're holding, in order to hold it in, are also pelvic floor muscles. So I want you to know what those are: the rectum, the muscles around the rectum, and the muscles that are right around the pelvic floor. So once you find out what those muscles are, you want to practice contracting those muscles. Now you'll start by contracting and hold those muscles for about 5 seconds. Hold them as strong as you can, and then you're going to release them for maybe 5 or 10 seconds. And you're going to hold them again and contract again as strong as you can for 5 seconds and release. Now I'll repeat this 20 times, and you'll do this 2 to 3 times per day. After a week or so, you'll notice you have much improved bladder control. And in fact, you notice that if you have to go to the bathroom, you can simply contract those muscles, and you'll find out that it will tend to abate that issue, and you won't have to go as urgently. You can literally wait 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or however long you need to, because you now have control of the bladder. To contract those muscles, you're not going to be contracting the muscles of the thigh, not contracting the abdomen or the glutes. You're going to be contracting the muscles of the pelvic floor. So every once in a while, you got to go back to reintroducing yourself to how to contract those muscles. So during the course of urinating, contract those muscles, stop the flow of urine, get a real good feel of what those muscles are, contract very strongly, and then release and continue to urinate. The same thing with the muscles of the rectum. Just simply going to contract the muscles of the rectum. Again, don't squeeze your glutes. The muscles are really deep inside there, so if you're squeezing the glute muscles, then you're kind of overdoing it. Let the glute muscles be relaxed and feel yourself contracting the muscles right, kind of like you're around the anus. Imagine you're trying to stop bowel gas from escaping. All right. Now, another thing about the pelvic floor muscles, with the muscles of the around the penis, you want to imagine yourself pulling the head of the penis back in. As they say, pull the head of the turtle back into the shell. So imagine while you're contracting, you're pulling the head back in. That's an action that you're mentally thinking about you're doing. Contracting the muscles, and imagine pulling in at the same time. And that pulling in is very important. Even though you don't feel like you're doing anything with that action of pulling in, it does force those muscles to contract in a certain direction. So you're going to do this twice per day. You're going to contract really strongly for 5 seconds, and then relax for maybe 5 to 10 seconds. Contract again as strong as you can for 5 seconds. Do that for 20 repetitions or 20 times. And then you're good until the next time later in the day. Now the best time to practice those is things like when you're in the shower. You're in the shower, you can do them standing, you can do them sitting, you can do them lying down, you can do them no matter what position. You could even be walking and doing them. But until you get used to it, find an opportune time when you can do it and be consistent. Like in the morning if you're brushing your teeth, or if you're in the shower, taking a shower, or at night, as soon as you get in bed, you can contract then. But work on those, and I think you're going to notice a great result. It's going to be able to control your bowels, your bladder, and you'll notice that there'll be a difference in your erectile function just by doing that, because that also controls the blood flow in that area there. So there you have it, guys. I hope this is helpful for you, and look forward to sharing more things with you as we go. All right, make today awesome. Bye.